Well, I'm gonna do something a little different. These cans you buy, each brand, you gotta read the nutrient values in each can. And you can get a big can, of cheap stuff, or you can get a small can of something, that's better. I don't advertise these. I'm not advertising them. I'm not getting paid to do it. You do what you want. You buy what you want. These, if you see the nutrient values there on this can, what it says it has, for everything, and read it. And then you take and you get the other brand, a cheap knockoff, brand or whatever, and you read all of that, and you get your nutrient, value out of that, and compare them. You can pause this, write it down, and you compare them. This is a big old can, and this has a lot less protein in it, less fiber, less iron. You need all this stuff in order to survive. And so if you're eating this big old can, you ain't getting what you need. If you add 2 of these little cans together, you double, when you eat that, what you need. But you're still not getting enough. We need a lot of protein. And the protein you get out of plants ain't the same as the protein you get out of meat. When animals eat this, the protein in it, they digest it. It gets processed. And it goes into their meat and their liver, and everywhere. And when we eat that, we can digest that protein. And our body, processes it right and uses it right. And we get what we need. You got to be careful what you buy. That cheap stuff, it's all right, but it's a filler. It's not going to sustain you. That cheap stuff, you will starve to death. Look it up. People who ate nothing but rabbit for meat and ate nothing else that they got fat and cholesterol from died because they didn't get the fat and the cholesterol they needed, because rabbits don't have fat, and from what I heard, their fat don't taste very great anyways too. So and they have very little, so you get no fat out of rabbit. So when you eat rabbit, you got to add beef fat to it, or pork fat, something. You got to have that. Your body needs cholesterol. Your brain, you can look it up. Your brain is made of cholesterol. You can Google it. You Google everything. You don't have to believe me. You look it up. And then see for yourself and believe what you want. But it's the truth. This cheap stuff that they sell us is not good for you. You will starve to death. Your children will starve to death. You buy beef broth, you buy chicken broth. It has the fat you need in it. And then you cook your rabbit in that and you drink that juice. You have to. Or you will starve to death. Your brain will shrink. You will become dumber, and you will starve to death. You got to think about that. They don't want you to know that. They want you to die. So, on that, that's what you do.